Hello, my name's Justin Lang. I'm playing the role of Sam Hines, the Foley designer, live Foley designer for the show, and his wonderful sound orchestra. We've got a whole array of slide whistles and flutes and cork pop gun that makes the sound of a champagne opening. We've got little bells. We've got a very distinct bell that's never used throughout the show, only for Clarence when Clarence gets his wings. So we've designated the perfect pitch, tone, and sound for the Clarence bell. I don't speak in the show, but the props make the voice for the Foley artist. So I in a way have lines, and all the fun toys I get to play with are my lines in the show. And it's really neat to really understand what the purpose of action dictating sound or sound dictating action is, and how it helps the listening audience at home as well as the live theater audience. This is a spinning top that has been disassembled to then reassemble in the show, and every time Potter is in a wheelchair and he makes his presence known in the scene, Clarence and George go to Nick's bar in his flashback, and Clarence has the line, "Oh, it sounds like somebody just got it," and he said, "Got what?" "Got their wings." Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. So my cue starts the action as opposed to the action cueing the sound. So when we're at Nick's bar, there's a great moment where Nick hands off the drinks and hits the register and a bell goes off, and that's what cues Clarence. So when Nick gets his drinks, there's a little bit of a rustle, indicates some cups moving around, and he goes to the cash register and we hear. Another one I really enjoy doing is when George and Clarence come down for the first time and they're in the bridge keeper's shack, and the bridge keeper says, come by the fire where it's warm. There's a door shut, and I run over to the microphone and I crumple this paper to make it sort of sound like it's fire moving, burning around in the fireplace. We've got a few pops from some bubble paper that makes it sound like there's some wood cracking off. So we've got the scene when George and Mary are throwing rocks at the old broken down building, right? George picks up a stone, says, "Oh yeah, you gotta throw a rock." Throws a rock. We have a sort of incoming sound that I whistle, and then I make the crash sound. So George will pick up the rock and say, "You gotta throw a rock. Watch this, Mary." He throws a rock and we have a... Really what's in here is some pint glasses that have been broken, some ceramic mugs that have been broken, and every time I hit them it gives the indication that glass is breaking. Mary then picks up a stone and I try to go a little louder with it to sort of punctuate the joke. So we have a... George says, "Wow, that's a pretty good toss." I urge you to fill these seats with your friends, with your family. This is a great holiday show. It's a Wonderful Life, brought to you by WSRT Playhouse of the Air. It's fun for everyone. You experience it live, and you get to have actors in front of you as opposed to a television. You really partake in the experience that is the Christmas feeling, the Christmas mood, the Christmas joy. Get to really celebrate that with your family and friends, and what a great way to celebrate the holidays than with It's a Wonderful Life here at Sierra Repertory Theater.